Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Owen.
Good. How about you? How are you?
I love this warm, sweaty weather.
Yes. I much prefer the cooler weather.
I know most people do. I don't think it sets in long enough for me to dislike it. How are we feeling this morning?
Good.
Oh, new program.
Yes, new program. I emailed it to you guys. I hope you got.
I printed it out. It's not appearing in my app, so I'm trying to figure out how to add it in.
Oh,
What phase is it again? Which phase are we on?
this is phase 5.
Okay, I see phase 4, but not phase. I mean, like I don't get it in my programs. I was gonna add it in like I did last time, which is so.
So if you, under the kettlebell icon, if you click on that, do you see? Make sure you're on. Vanessa, do you, I know you don't necessarily use the app, but I'm gonna just double check on you as well, just for.
Yep, I got the email.
Okay. I printed it out, Jamie, so no worries. I just then can't clock it.
You should see it now, Cornelia, if you just maybe close out and go
Yep,
back.
I'm restarting my phone, so hopefully it will do that. There we go. No worries. I got the email, printed it out, all good.
All right, take a peek at your account because I'm seeing it on my end on yours.
Okay, I'll let you know.
Um,
Just takes a second for my phone to boot up.
it's like, yeah, strong, stay strong, 22.5 is what
Okay.
it should say. All right. You guys hear me okay? And it might be, Cornelia, just like, sometimes I'll close my app out and then I'll,
It's in there now. Thank you.
yeah, weird. Okay.
So,
Can you hear me? You guys hear me okay? Am I cutting out on you or? Hear me okay?
yep, my internet just blipped, so I think it was me.
I wasn't sure if it was you or me because I think I blipped at the same time, but
I know, I think, yeah.
all right. Can you see me okay? I have a glare, but it might just be more annoying to me than you. Yeah, so you hear me okay?
I can hear you. Thank
All right.
you.
I just kind of froze there for a second, so I just want to make sure. All right, got your copies. Cornelia's frozen, but she'll pop back on. All right, there you are, Cornelia. Okay. All right, ladies, let's get started. That's new stuff today. Some stuff familiar you guys have done before. Let's start on our back. Let's go. Let's give me 10 hip ups. Okay, and then 10 single leg hip ups on each leg. Okay, nice and slow, however you're kind of feeling stiff or sore. from the weekend, right? Just gentle, little squeeze, 10 single leg. Then after that, ladies, let's take it to quadruped, sort of a quadruped position, but then rock back if that feels okay. If that doesn't feel okay, definitely go more in that quadruped position, but I'm just gonna have you rock back a little bit, kind of in that butt. So here, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take one hand right ear, okay, and I'm gonna rotate it into that opposite right elbow and rotate, exhale. We're gonna go 30 seconds on each side here. Hold it wherever. If you want to hold it up a little bit, you can. Just make sure you give yourself a little breath. Yeah. Good, guys. Go ahead. You can switch to the other side. Go to the other side. We'll plant that hand. Little breath. All right, good, ladies. You can go ahead and rest. We're gonna do a little short down dog with a little rock through the heels through the calves. Okay, so we get a little hamstring, little calf. At the top, let's have a little arch, just a little, a little bit of an arch in that lower back. Maybe relax the belly a little bit of tension, but not right too hard. Just kind of try to relax through the torso. So let's use a whole hand. Right, push through the feet up. Give ourselves a little pause. We're gonna rock, and release. So 30 seconds. Hold it up at the top there, ladies, if that feels good. Little rock, get a little more in that calf. Maybe hammy. Good, ladies, you can go ahead, finish that last one, and we're actually gonna stay down for one more, a little core and a little more hamstring, then we're gonna bring it to our feet. Okay, so on this one, what we'll do is you guys can choose whether you want to use a band, right? You could use a band on one leg, and then we're gonna do a leg lower, or if we want to get a little more core, no band, okay? And then what we're gonna do is alternating. Okay, so we're gonna pulling that head up off the floor, right here. You can also soft those knees up. You can definitely take it softer leg if you feel the back or anything. Breathe. Almost there, ladies, almost there. Breathe. Flat back. Good, ladies, go ahead, rest, breathe. Breathe, all right, we're gonna come to our feet. And what we're gonna do, guys, we're gonna do 1 minute, okay? 30 seconds. So we're gonna go one minute, and what we're gonna do is, for our locomotion today, we're gonna do our 3D functional lunges. Okay, any way you guys wanna do them. I'm gonna set a timer, 1 minute. We're just gonna go both sides. Don't worry about how many reps you get on one side versus the other, okay? So short step forward, reach, right, lateral, rotate. You want, we can make this more dynamic, right? If you want to get that heart rate up. And you could do more of a function or a traditional lunge, more knee bend. You don't have to, okay? So either here, right, we reach to the floor. If you want to reach up, you can too. And then switch sides. Okay, so do one of each on one, then switch to the other side. We're gonna go 1 minute. Go. If you're still feeling kind of stiff, take it slow. And then maybe 30 seconds in, you can go a little faster if you want to. But you don't have to. You got it. Forward. Keeping a soft knee. Lateral. You're at 30 seconds. 30 seconds to go. Ten seconds, ladies. 10 seconds. All right, ladies, go ahead, rest. Shake it out, rest. Absolutely, go ahead, get a drink if you want. And we're gonna go into our self-assessment, okay? You guys start wherever you feel like you would like to start today. If lower body kind of feels tight or cranky, maybe start there. Upper body feels a little tighter, maybe to the neck and shoulders. You can start there. Just don't forget your single leg balance hold. And or a little tennis ball toss, 5 to 10. Big breaths as you guys move. Big breath, guys, big breath through each movement. Then we'll add in anything else you want to add in. Jefferson curls, we need a little more stretching out through that lower back spine. Calf stretch, pec stretch, anything you guys want to add in. Oh, there you go, Cornelia, a little box, and he'll bounce back. And it's playtime. When you guys finish that, we're gonna go ahead. After our self-assessment, guys, so we'll go into our first little burn set. You will need a band, a long band. And 2 weights. So 2, you can do this definitely with 1 if you only have, like, say 1 weight in one particular size. Or 2 I'm gonna go with 5s. Honest with you, probably my first full set in my workout though, I would do 2.5, to be honest with you guys. So it doesn't have to be real heavy. Kind of the same thing with the band. You'll kind of, if you only have 1 band, then don't worry about it. What we could do is change how you hold it to either give you a little more resistance or less, depending on the band you have. The first set says, okay, on your program, banded hip hinge or banded good morning, okay? Really the only difference, ladies, with that is where you hold your hands and the band, okay? So this is really either a preference thing as far as shoulders and the upper body goes, and or I would start with the hands by the side. Then you can take hands up on the shoulders. So I'll show you both, okay? First, hip hinge, what I like to do is just take the band, step inside of it. That way I have 2 little handles, okay? And then I'm gonna stand straight up. Okay, so the goal of this is a hamstring burn, similar to what we did before, right? We're standing. So here, holding the bands, then we're gonna just hip hinge, RDL, right, straight leg deadlift. Butt and hips back and forward. Okay, it's 25, so it's not real slow. Okay, it's a little bit of a fast movement, a little bit of an arch, right, at that bottom, just a little bit, not too much. The second position, while you guys are doing that, is shoulders. So I'll put it around my shoulders. Okay, there's gonna be more resistance because there's less band as I'm moving. Okay, then I'm gonna hold it there. This is the good morning, okay, versus what you guys are doing is a hip hinge. So you do it just the way you're doing it, right? Or we can take it to the shoulders, little more body in the band. Okay, same thing. 25, we're looking for that pump through the hamstring. And a little bit on the glutes. So you guys will do whichever one you really prefer on that. Most important thing is let me know if you feel your lower back, okay? You may feel the lower back working, but we don't want pain, fatigue, right? Sharp pain like that. After 25, okay, we're gonna take it to a 3-way shoulder, 10 reps of each, or just 10 reps total, however you want to count. Okay, that looks like this. We're gonna do a lateral raise, a front raise, and a bent over quad. Okay, so that was just 3 I went through, right? So 1 of each is 1 rep. Lateral, forward, bent over. Okay, so we're getting all kind of the arm delts in the shoulder arm. That bent over, we can get a little more of the back. 10 reps. Please let me know if any of them cause any pain in the shoulder. We can switch it. When we finish that, we'll go back and do 1 more hamstring. Okay. Hip hinge, hands here. Or that good morning, right? We can take it on the shoulder. I definitely suggest going shoulders first. then stepping in. You could definitely do it the other way. It's just gonna be a little more difficult getting in. You got it. Right, hamstrings, little squeeze at the top butt. 25. Good, ladies, you got it. Another way this can be done, because I think the two of you might be able to do this, is you could play around with it and anchor it on a hook. So I would anchor it behind me on a hook, right? And the band would be attached. And I will step in, right? Put that band around my waist. That band is attached, say, pointing at your bike. I'm not sure if you would drag it across the floor. Then you would do your hip hinges, right? You're gonna let that band sort of pull, right? And then you'll push through the band. So you can absolutely do it that way too. That is a little bit harder because it changes your angle. You got it. One more. Lateral, forward, bent over 5. Don't go too high, guys. And just take a little break before we do some biceps and some core. All right, after that, guys, we're gonna do a set of, okay, some banded bicep curls. If you guys really hate the band, you can absolutely do dumbbells instead. Okay, what's the difference between the two? Is there really one? Obviously, with the dumbbells, you can gauge your weight, right? You know, the weight of the dumbbells. Both are good for biceps. The band, we like the band for some bicep work because the tendons around your joints respond a little bit better, okay? So what you guys are gonna do is any grip you want, okay, 25 curls. Palms in is the easiest, right? Traditional hammer, palms in. Reverse. Oops, I think I did reverse first. Reverse is here, right? So palms are in, and then you would pull palm in. So you guys can also switch it up, okay? Little tension in that torso and butt. Just pumping that bicep, similar to the pump we do at our hamstring. So after hamstring, guys, we're gonna do just one set of this and one set of our core flow. That way we can go into set 1, set 2. You both have done this particular flow, right? But do what feels good. So if the scorpion reach, you're like, not really sure today, you could absolutely take that out. We're gonna do 3 to 5. Okay, you guys are awesome and have been doing this for a while. So, you know, maybe work on slowing yourself down, going slower. Maybe work on going a little faster, but still controlling the body. Okay, so 3 to 5, crab. Okay, we're gonna take it to our beast. So under switch to beast, right into a scorpion reach. Then I'm gonna pull it back into my crab. Okay, so 3 to 5, ladies, on each side. Push through the feet. Right, we're gonna pivot that same leg. It's gonna go right up. Nice breath through that reach. Take it slow, just make sure you're breathing. Maybe you can hang out in that little reach if you want, if it feels good. Open that hip up. When you guys finish this, grab a drink. Yes, good. Nice control on that under switch, ladies. Nice pause and reach. They're almost synchronized is awesome. Being in two different places. 3 to 5, then rest. It's raining. Take it out. That was great, guys. Looks good. All right, we're gonna get ready for set 1. Some of this is gonna look familiar. Okay, we have heels elevated squats to start with. You could absolutely continue with a goblet squat, right? One weight on the chest. This program though, we're gonna take it, right, make it a little harder than the last one, so we can do one weight, right, goblet squat. If you wanna go up and weight there first, absolutely go for it. If you wanna take it to the single arm rack, what we're gonna do is either kettlebell or dumbbell, right, dumbbell. You just call kind of a rack squat. It's gonna rest a little bit on the shoulder. My elbow, right, is sort of pointing down as I squat. I just gently kind of push it up a little bit. Okay, then I'm gonna come back. Okay, so 8 to 15 of these. You can take it to a kettlebell, right? Same position, straight wrist, close to that chest. Elbow comes out just a little, right, and push. So keep in mind here, guys, right, we're gonna do 8 to 15 on each side. So maybe do 8, right, and 8, that's gonna be 16 total squats, right? You can work up to that 15. Yep, same as it was before, right? Lead with the knees, push straight up. Yes. Do reps on both sides. After that, ladies, we're going to take it to a tripod row. Good on those squats. So let me know if you guys feel anything in the knee. Okay. The tripod row is basically a hand-supported bent over row. You both could do this on your stability ball. Great. See, you got it, Vanessa. A bench, a box, okay? Tripod comes in here, right? So feet are hip width, okay? I'm gonna hip hinge, just rest one hand, right, on that ball, bench, or box. Dumbbell, right, down, a little relaxed shoulder. Then we're just gonna pull right to the hip. And this is, guys, 25. Okay, 25 rows. So that may mean you need to kind of work and gauge your weight. Okay, 25 straight up. As we pull, in back muscles, right? We'll squeeze. Then we'll switch to that other side. Got it, ladies. Little tension in that belly while we're there. Work that core in that position, which also will help that low back. If you start to feel anything there. Absolutely take a little rest. If you want to drink after that, you're going to do some lateral lunges to either a deadlift to catch both hands. I'm going to show you guys both, or a single arm clean. So if you have a kettlebell, okay, I'll show you guys both. There are videos of both as well. So you can either do, okay, lateral lunge, we're gonna hang on both hands. We do our lunge, and as we step back, we're gonna catch the kettlebell, okay? So deadlift to catch. Okay, or you can take it to a dumbbell. We can do this a little bit a different way. You can still do a single arm with a kettlebell. Single, lunge, you're gonna push up in like a fast curl. Okay, that's your clean, right? Lunge, kind of pulling that weight up as fast as you can to the shoulder. I think kind of like a fast curl. I pull my elbow in, right, and pull it up quick. 8 to 15 on each side, right? Or you can take it to one kettlebell. Yep. Deadlift, pull it up to chest. And what I do is tuck my elbows right in, yeah. Yep. Work when you got it. That little cross body. So I'm gonna lunge and pull. Yes, good guys, good. Load that hip, right? Load the hip, good every step. Then we're gonna push. Eight to 15 of those. Then we are gonna try to somehow make a little incline bench. I think, Cornelia, you have a bench. Not sure if it inclines, but if it does, absolutely you could use that. Vanessa, that looked good. So the fourth one, okay, is an incline, shoulders elevated, okay, single arm press, an incline press, right? However, it doesn't really matter. In the video I did one on a couple pillows. Right, so obviously I'm not really in an incline bench position, but I am shoulders elevated a little bit, okay? And then I got my press, right? We can take it higher, okay? To I also do one in a box on the video, right? So I'm more here, push. You could absolutely, yeah, Cornelia, use that bench. You could use the stability ball, push it up against the wall, right? Push it against the wall, push your back into it. Vanessa, you could use that other little stool. That would be okay. You got it. Think 8 to 15 and straight up. Don't think up and back over the head, right? Just straight. So let me know, guys, if you feel anything funky, you do not like in the shoulder on an incline press. It is a little more taxing on that shoulder than a floor press or a foam roller press. Okay, so that's just why I say that. When you guys finish, get a drink, and we're gonna do one more round. We're just gonna do 2 rounds today. Hydrate, hydrate, though, it's hot. also we're in our presses, right? Let's use that lower body so we can push our feet into the floor, right? We can tighten our hips and glutes a little bit. So when you guys finish, we're gonna go back, okay? Starting at the top to your single arm rack squats, right? So we're gonna elevate those heels just a little. 8 to 15, right on each side. So just keep that in mind as you're doing your squats. Keep that weight close. Yes, and as you come down, you're kind of letting that elbow come up just a little bit. You got it, keeping that weight close to the shoulder. Great job, you got it. Good job, guys, those are great. Okay, then we're gonna take it to our 25 tripod row, right? Use that hand, push into the bench box. We're gonna pull low towards the hip, right? We're squeezing, pulling with those back muscles along that spine. Breathe while you're down there. Little tension in that belly. Belly into spine. Cornelia, you got a little rotation if you guys want, right? You could definitely switch it up, rotate through those rows. If you want to switch up and go to under grip, pull, you could absolutely do that too. You got it, Vanessa. We're going back to, yep, our lateral lunge, okay? Either with that bilateral kettlebell deadlift to catch, right? Or a single arm clean. To 15. You got it. Load that glute, load that hip, push through that foot leg, yes. And then as you're doing that, you got it. Using that momentum, pull that weight up, chest. All right, then we're gonna take it to our last shoulders elevated, incline press. Use that lower body if you need to. Push straight up, don't go backwards over your head. Got it, 8 to 15, control the down. Then after that last set, just take a little breather, grab a drink. Get a little drink or just get ready for set 2. On set 2, we have 4 exercises as well. Reps are a little over here, so I'll remind you guys, go over it. So the first movement, you guys, is the same as we had this past program, our single leg post reach, supported, we had last day. I would still say, right, if you're still sort of working on that balance, you can absolutely load this and still keep support. That's absolutely okay. So if you're kind of thinking like, what should I do? Should I go body weight, no support first, then load? I say you could use support and load as long as there's no issue with the lower back, knee, or hips. Okay, so what you would load though is the opposite side. So single arm, opposite side, that leg is working. So I'm gonna go left leg first. Okay, I'm gonna keep the weight on my right side. I'm gonna reach back, right? Keeping that foot low and pulling up. Okay, so keep that foot low, ladies. Right? Like imagine you got a little ball underneath, just rolling it out, rolling it in, keeping the dumbbell close. 8 to 12 on each leg. Beautiful, little soft knee. Reaching with the hips. Keeping either a flat back or a little bit of an arch through our lower back. That looks really good, ladies. That looks really good. Should feel a little bit, kind of hamstring, yeah, butt, hips, maybe a little bit in the quad. That's okay. The second exercise we're gonna do is one of 2 things. You guys can choose. Yeah, Vanessa, you got it. Weight is close to that down leg. Second one, okay, you guys can choose, is a full body hollow position that can really be done with bent knees. 2, that feels better on the back, right? Or to take it long. Okay, so that's your setup right first. Figure that out. We're gonna bring that head up. So it's either full body hollow, pull apart, or play weights. Okay, take it to that hollow position, maybe a little more bent leg, and you fly. Okay, so you guys can choose on this. You either also do one and the other and see how it feels. Okay, this is 8 to 10. If that's too easy, 8 to 10, just because of the weight selection you guys have or a band, you could increase that to 15. I wouldn't go beyond 15. You could increase that. Then we're gonna stay down on the floor. I'm gonna show you guys some hamstring walks, body weight. You can definitely add a foam roller to this and make this a little more challenging. And so hamstring walk looks like this. You're gonna start in a position where you would do hip ups. Okay, and you're gonna kind of push through the hips. We're gonna keep them there. Okay, I like to curl my toes up. That just sort of reinforces the calf and hamstring. So what I'm gonna do is walk my feet out and I'm gonna walk them back in. Make it controlled, not necessarily slow, but controlled. Okay, we can do that on a roller. 10 to 20. Okay, your hips are gonna kind of shift a little bit, right? You're gonna kind of dip down. I grab the foam roller, we do that same thing. We're kind of walking it, rolling it in. Then we kind of roll it out. Got it, guys. Staying heels, pushing in, right? Moving in. You got it, ladies. You got it. I know it's a little awkward at first. Definitely get you. I don't know if you guys saw, but you can do the little roller, walk in. I will say it is harder, doable, but harder.
Do you guys find it awkward when you go all the way out? Like I cannot hold my butt up then, like going like the leverage there is that. So I did something with like, I have these little slider things. I was gonna try that.
You can use those, absolutely.
Yeah, it's just like going all the way out. I wonder, I'm just gonna make sure I don't go too far out and then,
Yeah, you know, so because your legs are longer than mine, okay? So
okay.
from my pelvis to the bottom of my leg, right? There's just not a lot. You have long legs, long levers. So Courtney, you might be like here.
Okay, that's what I was wondering, because I was like, oh, that feels really hard to keep my butt up. There's no way and physically possible at some point.
You lose your glutes,
Yeah,
right? And it's all hamstring.
yeah,
And you use those sliders, absolutely. Just kind of,
yeah. I'm gonna slide them slowly. Check it out. Okay, I'm gonna try it.
absolutely. You can try, you can do this on a stability belt. There's lots of things you can do this on. It is much harder, I will say. Okay, the last one of this group, okay, is push-up position. Okay, for you ladies, we're gonna keep it tight, meaning everything within hip width, right? So feet are, right, hands, shoulders, are all in line. Then what we're gonna do is, right, alternating that shoulder touch. We're trying, right, not to rotate through the hips. So locking down the torso. If you have to prevent that, you can take your feet a little wider. Little tension in the core. 10 each hand. This also can be done on the knees. The shift side to side is okay. Absolutely. What we're trying to prevent, right, is rotation through the hip as you, right? So shifting is good. You're gonna do that, but we don't want that dip in rotation. When you guys finish, go ahead, absolutely grab a drink. We're gonna do one more round. Okay, one more round. Add that single leg, post reach. Okay, 8 to 12, keep the weight close. Right, we're gonna grip the ground with that foot. Keep the weight close, foot low. Run that weight right down my shin as I push that foot back. Almost done, ladies. Now that we're all super sweaty. Got it. Feel that butt a little bit. Feel that hammy a little bit. After we take it through our single leg post reach, we're gonna go back to that full body hollow. Either pull apart or fly. What we're trying to do is control that torso and back, right, as we pull apart or as we fly. So we want to keep kind of ribs down, lower back pushed into the floor. Then we move. Yeah, Cornelia, you got it. Think kind of like push out one, and then the other, and then the other, and then the other. You got it. And then pull back in. It's going to be hard still with those sliders, but just let me know if you feel any pain, guys, as you're doing the hamstring curls. Cramping may happen. Charlie horse cramping may happen. Let's say if you're dehydrated or we do too many reps. But you got it. And just, yeah, walk it out with heels, walk it in. Go out as far as you can. You feel comfortable. Then you're trying to walk those heels back in as close to your butt as you possibly can. Don't have to go all the way out straight legs. That is definitely going to be harder. Great job, ladies. Great job. Then we just got one more. Push up, position, shoulder touch. Lock that torso down a little bit, right? Little tension in the belly, little tension in the butt. Then just take a little breather, guys. Little breather. Little rest. Go little finisher. You guys feel all right? The finisher is, so you guys could do, it's on your sheet, on your program, you're gonna see hip ups, then a jump squat, then a prone hand release, or you could absolutely add in a push up if you wanted to. Okay, then hip ups, you guys can do any variation you want. So you could do regular hip ups, you could do weighted hip ups, mini band, single leg, marching, frog hip up. You can really mix this up. You could do standing glute stuff, lateral band, right? Your steps. So it's 20 glutes. Okay, so 20 of whatever hip up you want to do. After 20, you're gonna come right to your feet. 10 jump squats or squats. Okay, if knees do not like the jump. Then 5. Up a little too high. Okay, 5. Just belly down, relax. Prone hand release. So we're just gonna pull, right? Activate that back and release. If you want, you could absolutely maybe throw a negative push up in, right? Release. You want to, you do not have to. Okay, so you just take 5 on the floor and go. So hip ups, squat, jump squat, hand release. Okay, on that belly, pulling shoulder muscles back. $20, $10, and $5. Mix it up if you want. Get a little burn from all those muscles be used. 2 rounds through and then you're done. Unless you don't have time, I gotcha. And you guys are done, day 1.
Thank you, Jamie.
How come, Vanessa, everything feel okay? Anything bug ya or?
Nope, I'm good.
Yeah,
You ladies have a great Monday.
you too. I see it's a little rainy out there now. How
I
about-
know,
Yeah,
we're
it
gonna
rained,
grind.
it stopped. We'll see what happens.
Oh, we need a little bit.
Rain. Yeah. Have a good one, you guys. Thank you. This is good.
Have fun.
Bye.
Let me know if there's any other issues in the app, okay? Like if you
I think it's all good. Yeah.
2, day 3,
We'll find out.
new stretch videos.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to see something, let me know, okay?
Okay, cool. Thank you, guys. Have a great.
Bye.
Ladies, great job today. See you next time.